What's up, guys? Chris, VA Travels, up here in Georgetown in Washington, D.C., and going to visit the Old Stone House. It's the oldest house in the city that's still on its original foundation. All right. And take a walk around this thing. You see the stone bottom, brickwork up top. See that part of that little wooden beam right there? Kind of small window up in the attic. And yeah, we're kind of snowed over. Wrap around, see an old fat wooden door. Cool little keyhole right here, little lock plate. And firearms are prohibited. A little wooden lintel above that window. A couple dormers up top. And this thing was built in 3 phases. It says, yeah, part of that wooden beam over there. Again, so a little right up over here. The only constant is change. And yeah, M Street used to be Bridge Street up until the late 1800s. And over here, a little right up, yeah, 1766, this thing was built. And over here, luckily, there was a case of mistaken identity, and that's maybe what saved this thing, because they thought George Washington had worked and slept here while he was planning the Capitol. And several outbuildings at one time. You can take a look at these old maps. There was a blacksmith shop, a lunchroom. And the front of this thing, it's been an active shop since the early 1800s. All right, so I'm gonna get my shoes cold and wet. I guess there's not really much to see other than snow, but have a few things growing on the side. A little snowman over here. Here's the back of the house with the sun kind of causing problems. But fence over there. I'll just walk to the back. Little outbuilding over here. Who knows what that could have been. Old wooden steps, pretty cool. Luckily, they don't look icy. And a few people have been back here. So, oak leaf hydronia. And yeah, some people have been hanging out on the bench. Anyway, so yeah, this is the back of the Old Stone House. Kind of odd. I just read this thing was used as a auto dealership at one time, and in the 1950s it was taken over by the Park Service. See the fat chimney up there? All right, let me go inside. No,
that was just to check the size.
Cool old shutters on that.
She didn't ask.
Okay, we are inside, and okay, just a small room. Obviously the kitchen, big hearth right here. A few write-ups in here. There's an upstairs, but you can't go up there. Staff only. Okay, talking about what I was reading outside, a case of mistaken identity. And yeah, George Washington didn't sleep here, it looks like. And a little history. The original owner was John Claggett, and he bought the place for £1 and 10 shillings. Okay, some stuff they found. It looks like some artifacts. And it's passed through several hands. Yeah, that's when they gridded out, planned out the city. Oh, here's a shot right here. Okay, sold for $10,000. And yeah, Port Town. And yeah, Georgetown precedes DC by 40 years. And yeah, this was just in the colony of Maryland originally. Okay, here's another shot. Like I say, it was that Parkway Motor Company at one time in the 40s. False advertising. That's what it looks like without snow. One last thing before I walk out. And Thomas Jefferson apparently was taller than George Washington. I've heard George Washington described as 6 feet, but yeah, he was pretty tall. Tall, broad-shouldered man. Alexander Hamilton, shorter than I thought. And I'm surprised James Madison's not on here. He comes in at 5'4". So, kind of interesting. Alright, before I get out of here, I'll just take a look at this side. And good shot over here, sun hitting it great. Some of the stones are almost glistening. And surprise, no windows. You can see those covered up. On the way out of here, just walking over the old C&O Canal. And I have my GoPro, I can't zoom. There's a soccer ball down there on the ice, but you can see the locks down there. So, pretty interesting. Just wanted to show this off. And there you go, more locks over there. And here's one of the boats going up the locks. Some lock tenders right there. And a little write-up on how it works. And this would be lock number 4. And I hear some running water. See what's definitely not gonna walk down there and slip. Alright, so this is looking east in 1900. Alright, so we're walking along the towpath. Pause and read. My fingers are about to freeze off. So, oh, okay. There's a boat right here. I can walk. Let me see what this running water is. It's just ice melting. And some neat row houses right along here. All right, so there's a boat right there. Walk across, just get a view from the other side of the street, and I think that should do it. Alright, so there you go. That thing drifts on to Ohio. Cool, yeah, and a real long towpath you can walk. Alright guys, that's it for my quick little video of the old stone house and then a small little walkthrough of remnants of the old C&O Canal. So as always, like and subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one.